So Thich Nhat Hanh is my favorite Zen master. I want to read a couple of pages of his book, The Art of Living. So I want to read this page, the stillness, page 8, before go to bed. That's a very good habit. So in Plum Village, the mindfulness practice center in France, where I live, there used to be a veranda called the Listening to the Rain Veranda. We met especially for that purpose, so we could sit there and listen to the rain and not needed to think about anything. Listening to the rain can help the mind come to stillness. Bring the mind to stillness is easy. You need only to pay attention at one thing. We will come back to explain a little bit this beautiful page, in stillness. So as long as your mind is listening to the rain, it is not thinking about anything else. You don't need to try to still your mind. You need only to relax and continue listening to the rain. The longer you're able to do so, the more still your mind becomes. Sitting in the stillness like this allows us to see things as they truly are. When the body is relaxed and the mind comes to rest, we can see clearly. We become as still and clear as the water in a mountain lake, whose tranquil surface reflects the blue sky above, the clouds, and the surrounding rocky peaks, just as they are. As long as we are restless and the mind is unsettled, we won't be able to see reality clearly. We'll be like the lake on a windy day, its surface troubled, reflecting a distorted view of the sky. But as soon as we restore our stillness, we can look deeply and begin to see the truth. So we'll go review this beautiful page 8 about stillness. Let's play a little bit YouTube channel about the raindrops maybe. Let's see if I can play here. Sorry. Okay, the purpose here is to really listening to the music. So that's what the Thich Nhat Hanh is suggesting in this beautiful book, The Art of Living, on page 8, Stillness. Bring the mind to stillness is easy. You need only to pay attention at one thing. As long as your mind is listening to the rain or this music, it is not thinking about anything else. You don't need to try to still your mind. You only need to relax and continue listening to the rain or this music. So in meditation, we call this one-pointed concentration. You have all your attention focused on the inputs from five senses. In this case, is the listening. So the key is here is once you have all your attention focusing on listening, this music or raindrops as background, you may notice the mind will wander. And if that happens, just gently bring your attention back to the music or to the raindrops as background. You don't need to try to still your mind. You need only to relax and continue listening to the music or the rain. The longer you're able to do so, the more still your mind becomes. Sitting in stillness like this allows us to see things as they truly are. When the body is relaxed and the mind comes to rest, we can see clearly. We become as still and clear as the water in a mountain lake, whose tranquil surface reflects the blue sky above, the clouds, and the surrounding rocky peaks, just as they are. As long as we are restless and the mind is unsettled, we won't be able to see reality clearly. We'll be like the lake on a windy day, its surface troubled, reflecting a distorted view of the sky. But as soon as we restore our stillness, we can look deeply and begin to see the truth. So I stop the music a little bit. So here, Thich Nhat Hanh speaks a very important key in awakening to still the monkey mind. So the innate essence of who we are is still and clear. That's our innate essence of everyone, everybody. But for most people, for most world people, we are in constant thinking. Just as Thich Nhat Hanh said here, as long as we are restless and the mind is unsettled, we won't be able to see the reality clearly. It's just like if you drive on a highway at a speed of 100 kilometers per hour, you cannot study or have a close look at anything, not a tree, not even a remote mountain, because you're running very fast. In the same way, if our mind cannot be still and thinking all the time, you cannot see the reality clearly. The reality need to be contemplated in stillness, in settled mind. Okay, I'll play the music again. Let's see if we can still the mind by listening to the music or the raindrops here. Again, the keys have all your attention on the listening. Once you notice the mind wanders, just gently bring your attention back to listening again. Okay, gonna stop the music. So, as conclusion, calm the mind by listening. In meditation, we call one point concentration, meaning that you have all your attention on the listening. Any sound or voices, even noises, you just have all your attention, listen to it. Now my clock is ticking, so I have all my attention on the listening. And if you notice the monkey mind is wandering, just gently bring your attention back to the listening. Okay, hopefully this kind of 16 or 18 minutes of practice can help you understanding more about calming the mind by one pointed concentration. Thank you.